So Hawaii trying to stop this run. Back to serve will be Ryan Meehan. Marks, and he's roofed. And the block party continues for Long Beach State. And Charlie Wade, let's see if he's going to call a timeout. He will. He's going to take it right here, right now, as the 49ers go up by 5. A 6-1 run for Long Beach State takes us to a break. 12-7 our score right here in set number 2.
See what's new this spring at Big Island Candies. Visit BigIslandCandies.com to view their entire seasonal collection.
Now back at the Stan Sheriff Center, it's pretty much go time for the University of Hawaii Warrior volleyball team now. They trail by 5 here in the second set after dropping a heartbreaker in the first set. They had an opportunity to serve for the set, and that ball let go by Costello, and it turns out to be an ace.
That was a difficult serve, very difficult serve to read. You know, Meehan goes up as if he's going to serve a floater, then all of a sudden puts a little more juice on it with a little bit of topspin. It drops right into that back line. Excellent serve.
Another good serve off the top of the net. West unable to put some heat on that ball, and so setting up the other way. Surge, and that time the Hawaii block steps up and gets the roof.
The Hawaii block is still down 11-5 to the Long Beach State block. I think Nick West got most of it there. Excellent play by Nick. Well, actually, it's 11-6 right now after that block.
Marks now with the high toss and the serve, and that's out. So after the block, they give that point right back, and they continue to trail by 6.
You know, and after you've had a 6-1 run like that, you get your next time, you finally get a block, you get back to serve, that serve's got to go in, give your team a chance to, you know, to score a point, force the other team to earn a point.
Good point made by you. Quick set to West over the middle. Brought back, Hunt off the block. And you've been talking about that block of the beach, so strong here in the second set. And Crabb, what a nice crafty play to keep that inside the antenna. And Nick West manages to put it down. So Hawaii gets the point to pull back within 5.
West now with his 5th kill, no errors, 9 tries. West hitting .556 right now, having a good night so far.
And back to serve is West. Good serve.
I like the way he's serving too.
Crabb.
Taylor Crabb, unstoppable. He was 7 kills, no errors, 14 tries. He's hitting a mere 500 on the night.
You can see him squeeze it inside the antenna off the arm of Biscaro and out. 15-9, the beach. Back inside, a look at Charlie Wade as we go inside the numbers presented by HMSA. 333. That's your number.
Career sets played for Hawaii by outside hitter Stephen Hunt. That's a nice number.
Last night the number was 5, the same amount of
4-year starter.
Yep. Number on his jersey. Nice play by Marks Hunt. Goes cross court. What a beautiful job by McElderry to keep that one alive. Surge knocks it over. Hawaii with another opportunity. Carroll hammers it that time off McElderry and out.
Harrison Carroll, what a success story, Carroll. He played for Balboa Bay Club when he was a junior and actually did not even crack the starting lineup on that particular youth club. But now he's cracked the starting lineup here in an MPSF Division I men's volleyball team. Great story.
McElderry, the man in the yellow jersey for Long Beach State, kind of playing with his mouth and his tongue and his lips. I think that one kind of went off his high chest and maybe caught a little bit of his mouth. Setting it up on the far side. Costello is there, but unable to get it up. And the big kill by the 49ers.
Pretty good serve that time by Biscaro, but again, Long Beach State with a really good pass. I think that who passed at that time, I think, was Hemmerling. It was a really good pass.
Lofi back in there in the front row, manages to get it off of the block and out. Point for Hawaii, and it's 11 serving 16. So Hawaii, they had trailed by as many as 6 within 5, but they got a long way to go to get back into the second set. If you just joined us, Hawaii dropped the first set, and they had an opportunity. In fact, twice they served for that first set, but ultimately falling short, 27-25. And Hunt looking to serve his team to a couple natural points. Hawaii putting it back over, and that one down. So the quick reaction at the net. Now the Warrior defense earns them a quick point.
Good serve by Hunt, but again, I think to the wrong guy. Keep it away from Taylor Crabb. Work on the libero, McElderry, or work on Hemmerling, one of the two.
Crabb is right there in the center of the court. Serve. That time it goes to Hemmerling.
Perfect pass by Hemmerling.
Costello gets it up. J.P. Marks had to go with the left hand. Didn't get a good set, but makes it pay off. That's what we said. Hawaii and Stephen Hunt need to serve yourself to a couple natural points. He's done that. But Hawaii still trails by 3.
We're talking to him. How about talking about the last play here?
Andy Reid was claiming that J.P. Marks threw the ball, held on to it too long with his left hand there. Dan Hironaka quickly had Andy sit down and gather his calm.
Charlie Wade also then came over and had something to say. Another great serve. Costello puts it up. Biscaro going to set up Marks on that time. Marks fires long. Point for the Beach. And they lead at 17-13.
Better choice that time by Marks to go try to work off the outside blockers, a smaller blocker, as opposed to hitting into the middle blocker as he has been the last 2 decision times.
Quick set to Lofi. Blocked once again by Long Beach. Harrison Carroll. Crabb gets it up. Surge fires it down. That's going to be a net violation on Hawaii. Point for the Beach.
J.P. Marks got hung up in the cable at the top. Charlie Wade got 1 timeout left to slow things down. We'll see when he uses it.
Hawaii trailing by 5, 18-13. Quick set, Lofi. And he slaps it down for the winner.
Nice pass by Marks up there. Biscaro threw up a nice little 31 set to Lofi. The senior gets it down before the Long Beach blockers can form.
So Lofi out, Sador into serve. Also Nick West back into the front row.
Again, in case you just joined us, the story of the night has been the Long Beach block coming on strong at the end of set number 1 and being pretty good here in set number 2 as well, leading in blocks 11-7.
And it was Hawaii actually that got out of the gate with a great block. And Sador serves it into the net. And those are the little miscues that will just drive Charlie Wade nuts. I talked to him about last night. I said, you know, what do you do? Last night when Brooks Sador came in, his first serve actually went under the entire net. I said, I had to watch. I said, I watched him do that little walk of shame past you. And Charlie said, yeah. He said, it's not what I was looking for, Coach. And Charlie said, yeah, I know. Carroll, once again.
Harrison Carroll just finds some way to get the job done there. He hit the high hands. He had 3 blockers up on him. And just goes up and just rips it high and gets a piece of the block and a defender.
Little joust at the net. Hawaii's going to end up with a chance. Harrison Carroll once again dug up nicely back by Hemmerling. Crabb. And that thing just trickles across the tape and out and never crosses over, and that's going to be a point for Hawaii.
He's human. His first mistake of the night. He's got 7 kills. Now he's got 1 error in 15 tries.
And that ball, pardon the pun, but kind of crawled like a crab right across the top of the net.
It did.
That was just a strange play.
Let's see if it crawls like a crab, just like you said. Yeah, there's yeah, you're right, Howard. You're absolutely right. That was just like a crab.
Did you see it? Pinchers and all.
Yeah.
So a timeout called for the first time of the night by Andy Reid. Actually, the second. He did call a timeout in that first set. And Hawaii back within 3.
You see Andy Reid talking to Wayne Lee right now. I'm not sure what he's discussing, but I think he's wanting some clarification how the plays are being called.